cartoonist and writer for Haps News and for the New Yorker and the New York Times and many other places. How are you doing today? Busy news day, lots of stuff in the news. I'm sure you've been seeing it. It was a bit shocking to wake up to the news, although not that shocking, to be honest with you. The way Trump has been behaving in crowds and encouraging people not to wear masks, or at least not encouraging them to not wear masks. Not encouraging them to not wear masks. You know what I mean. That people around him getting coronavirus, it's not too surprising that he would get it. Hi, Mark from LA. Hi, Antonella. Hi, Pablo. Good to see you guys. So, as soon as I heard the news, woke up at 8 o'clock and it was right there on the front page. And then I started hearing nothing but chatter on Twitter and elsewhere about conspiracy theories, that this is all fake. And I mean, it's a surprising thing to hear, to see, to read on the internet that this might be fake, because nothing that comes out of his mouth is really very true. So why would we believe this? That it's some hoax to get him out of the next debate. It's some hoax to get him out of this actually having COVID is a hoax. Not to mention that he originally thought that COVID was a hoax, or his followers did. So the campaign made it up to help him in the campaign, to help him get elected. Or some people were saying so he could get out of the election. That's a bit bizarre. But I don't think that it's a hoax. I think he's really got the virus. Hi, Lucia from Santo Domingo. Patricia, hi. Patricia says, New York Times just said they sent him to Walter Reed for a few days. Yeah, I just read that. I was going to mention that. Thank you. Yeah, so Trump is going to Walter Reed Hospital in Washington for a few days, I guess for observation. He's on a trial drug called Regeneron polyclonal antibody. And he has mild symptoms. You guys probably know all this already, so I'm just telling you stuff that you know. But I don't think it's fake. We'll see what it does. It sort of upends his campaign. Hi, Brett from LA. It upends his campaign. They have to cancel all of his upcoming events, his campaign rallies. Lucia says, so much irony, though. I know. So much irony. Well, let me turn this around and I can start drawing for you. You can talk more about it. Let me know your thoughts as I draw. Oops, let's see it. So the Bidens have tested negative. Pence is tested negative. Hope Hicks, his assistant, his advisor, has it. We learned that a few days ago. And so here's Trump in bed, not very happy about it. His press secretary said that he's working hard. Although now he's going to the hospital, he may not be able to work. He'll probably work if he's working at all. And, I don't doubt that he makes phone calls and whatnot. But it'll be harder in the hospital. What else did I read? Senator Mike Lee has coronavirus, and he was at the event where the where Trump announced and presented Amy Coney Barrett for the Supreme Court nomination. He was there, and he was very close to the justice, and he was hugging people. You can see video of this super spreader. Let's see. Yeah, so there were a lot of jokes online too about this. How will they know they've lost their sense of taste? And picked photographs of the Trumps, Melania and Trump in their gold bejeweled room. I'm not inclined to make jokes like that. I enjoy watching them and reading them, but it's not my style. When somebody's sick, even though this is sort of a joke. It's sort of, but I feel it's somewhat true when he used to downplay the virus and say it was a hoax. Now he's got it. How's he explain that to his followers? Don't ask me where that that leg of the bed is going to be, but I could make this into 3D. It's always fun. So I was envisioning if this was a hoax, how it could have gone. That they're saying right now Trump has mild symptoms, and if this were a hoax, he was like, well, I don't want you to say I have mild symptoms. I have the best symptoms there ever were. I have the greatest symptoms that anybody's ever seen. I have wonderful, huge symptoms, and then tell them that I recovered. I recovered so strongly that nobody's ever seen anybody recover like that. Everybody's talking about my symptoms. I'm talking about my, oops, I forgot to do that. Oh well. My symptoms. I'm talking about my recovery. It's the greatest recovery in the history of recoveries. I don't know. That doesn't really work, but you get the idea. And I'll paint it later. I really wanted it to be a little bit looser than that. Maybe I could do another drawing while you're here. Let's see. What are you guys saying? I'm gonna get some more paper and try it again. Let's see what you guys are saying. Do you think he will tell us the truth about his illness? That's a good question. Who asked that? Our deans. Yes, I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna get, truth-wise. Somebody was talking about him coming out on the Truman balcony to show people that he's okay. Sounds like China, Soviet Union, North Korea. Did he wash off his false tan before going to the hospital? Yeah. He's in a risk category, as you all know. He's 74, he's obese, and he drinks like 10 Diet Cokes a day. That's the risk. That's the risk category. I don't think anybody talks about that. That's a risk. I'll walk you over and you can see where I get my paper. I don't use tablets. I use, I don't know if I can do this one hand. So, this is one way artists cut their paper. You rip it. See? You don't have to use a knife. I just wanted this drawing to be not so studied. It's a hard thing to get. You like the lettering, Pat? Thanks. Big Pharma meets Trump karma. That's funny. So I'm going to try to do it without, or let me just sketch it first. But once I sketch it, it gets kind of stiff. guess I had this image in my head what it was going to look like. I'm going to run out of room here. It's not looking. Sorry, I'm thinking, so I'm not talking much. So make it really. I don't know if I should have his speech showing or not. What do you think? He's not quite that big, Liza. There we go. Okay, maybe that's better. That might work better. Brett says it could be interesting to have karma creeping under the bed. Yeah. There was a joke floating around the internet this morning that early on in the day that somebody said on Twitter, finally Ruth Bader Ginsburg had her first argument before God, as a justice. Maybe I should use a different pen. Does that look like a K? Maybe not. Maybe you shouldn't have a pillow there. My pillow is sort of distracting. So Amy Coney Barrett has tested negative, but that doesn't mean she can't test positive at some point if she was close to Trump. Oh, darn it. Look at that. I'll have to fix that later. I'll use a different pen. Details. You're getting to see mistakes. I'll do the feet later because it's really a blob of ink there. So did I say that some political strategists think this is it for Trump, that he will not be able to recover and he would not be able to win the election? Well, the doctors on the TV this morning were saying that even though he's a high risk, still the number of people who die from COVID is low, relatively speaking. But their son, what's his name? What's their son's name? It's not Brandon. Somebody help me. Anyway, that's a little bit better. I'll fix his feet later, but it's less stiff than the other ones. And I'll paint it later, and I'll post it and you can see it. So, why is it karma? Because he downplayed the virus so much. He said it's just a hoax. It's going to go away. Was not stressing people wear masks. So he's it's coming back to him now. That's what that means. Baron is his son's name. Yep, sorry. Thanks. So the thing about doing a political cartoon for me sometimes is try to find a way to express something in your style, and this is my style. So it's not going to be like somebody else's. Here's my palette. I'll paint this later. I can't paint it now. It's too wet. But you can see the difference. I tried to do this. It seemed too stiff to me. This is a little looser. Still not how I envisioned it. And this is one I did earlier on Instagram, which is also looser and a little less planned. That's what my style is, sort of trying to make it look like I just drew it. And I did just draw it. I did do some pencil there. So anyway, you do like seeing the different versions. Thanks, Peter. Yeah. So, I wish the Trumps healthy recovery. I don't want him to win the election, and I think he probably needs to go to jail. But I don't think he needs to die. So, Adam says hi. Hi, Adam. Yeah, that's cool to see the process. Well done. Thank you. Yeah. So again, it's not quite how I envisioned it in my brain. And I may do it again. I may not. We'll see. So, Kitchen Village says Trump is not sick, really. You think that it's a hoax? Pizzagate. Somebody's mentioning Pizzagate. Sorry. I can't believe that you're mentioning Pizzagate. Sorry. Oh my God. I'm going to turn you around and say goodbye. So thanks for joining me. It's been a pleasure. Thanks for coming here every day at 5:30. I do this, and I'd like to hear your thoughts, and your feedback and your comments on what's going on in the news as I draw something that's going on in the news. So take care, everybody. Stay healthy, and wear your masks. I think even Mike Wallace said, "Wear those masks" today on the air. It's clear that masks are the way to go. So please wear your mask, and we can get past this as a country. All right. Take care, everybody. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you back on Monday at 5:30, same time, same